Everything's all set, right?
Yeah, we're on for tonight.
Great. Oh, it's got to be the whole night. A few hours ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Okay.
There is one thing, though.
A problem?
No, it's a question, actually.
What?
Well, usually, in my line of work, I'm trying to catch a guy who's with somebody who's not his wife.
Right. Have you ever heard of the word condonation?
No.
No, people like you and me don't use it much. But my lawyer taught it to me.
I still don't understand.
My husband filed for a divorce. So I hired you to document the fact that he...
Still enjoys marital relations.
Right. So if he spends the night and we...
I get the picture. Yeah.
Good. Which means he condones the marriage, which means his divorce action might be history.
You really think that's going to happen?
I'd better. I've been working on it all week. Oh, you better get going. Jamie's gonna be here any minute. You just go out the back door,
Now,
okay?
do you know how to get in touch with me?
Yeah. I've got your card right here.
Okay, now you have to call me if any of your plans change.
Hopefully they won't.
Well, good luck. It sounds like it's going to be a long night.
It better be the whole night, otherwise I'm back to square one.
I'm gonna go check on Allie, okay?
Look, Amanda.
What?
I was kind of hoping since you're home today that we could spend some time, like, alone together.
Sure, okay.
Besides, there's something important I want to talk to you about.
Okay. Hello?
Amanda. Hi, honey. It's Felicia.
Hi, Felicia.
Listen, I was wondering if I could speak to Mitch.
He's not here.
Oh, I just thought when he left the apartment that he might be coming over to...
Well, I'll tell you what, if he shows up, do you want me to give him a visit?
No, it's okay. He's probably on his way back here. Thanks anyway. Bye-bye.
Wait a minute. Just don't shut me up.
I'm not trying to do
Well,
that.
then let me help you.
I haven't asked for your
I
help.
know you haven't asked. You've always had trouble asking for help.
I know.
Well, wait a minute. If you would just let me do something, then that would make me feel good. But if you don't want to make me feel good, that's okay.
Mitch, I can't lean
Why
on you.
not?
Because I don't have any right to.
You're the mother of my son. If you can't lean on me, rely on me, depend on me, then who can?
Oh, Mitch.
Look, wait a minute. I said that I would be there. I meant it.
Hey, how you doing? Running just kind of late, aren't you?
Oh, yes. I was over at Jerry's office. You know, he's always a little bit behind.
I thought accountants were supposed to be compulsively punctual.
Not our Jerry. I had the strangest feeling when I was coming home today.
What was that?
I had the feeling somebody was following me.
Did you see anyone? Did you see a car? What?
Michael, I'm not serious.
But you said that you were...
Michael, I had the feeling somebody was following me because I was carrying this.
How much is that?
Well, as Jerry puts it, 25 big ones. I was just being silly. It's very sweet of you to worry.
You want to tell me what you're carrying a wad like that around for?
Because armored cars are just too ostentatious these days, you know.
Donna, I'm serious. I want to know. I mean, is that Jake's money?
You know it's Jake's money.
Well, why didn't you just give him a check?
Because if we pay cash for the equipment, it'll be cheaper.
I can't believe it. Why didn't you call me? I would have been glad to go over to Jerry's with you. I would have escorted you back here.
Are you implying that I can't handle this by
No.
myself?
No. I would not ever underestimate your ability, but Hulk Hogan himself would be in trouble if the wrong people knew he was carrying 25 big ones around in his pocket.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about then because I only know the right people.
I know the right people. Donna, you... Would you think it was sexist of me if I just said I was worried about you and didn't want you taking any risks, huh?
No.
Huh? And that I was anxious because I missed you and I wanted you home?
That's sweet. I'll tell you something, though.
What?
If I'm going to be a businesswoman, I have to get some running shoes or something. I don't care
feet.
if they're ugly or not. My
Feet, my favorite. Give me feet, give me feet. Here we go.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that feels wonderful.
Well, I have this and a little bit more in my repertoire, my dear.
By the way, I owe you an apology.
No kidding. For what?
For the jealous fit that I had at the gallery the other night.
Forget it.
No, I can't forget it because I realized today why it happened. I saw that woman again.
What woman?
The one in the green dress, the one that I thought was staring at you. I saw her again today.
You did, huh? Where?
At Jerry's office. And she probably wasn't staring at you. She was probably staring at me because she realized that we had the same accountant.
Yeah. That must be it, huh?
I still hate it. Let's see if this works. Oh, yeah, this is... Oh, wait a minute. Shoulder pad. Where'd it go? Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on. Okay. Luke. Hi.
Am I interrupting?
No, come on in. It's okay.
What's all this?
Oh, I forgot. The dry cleaners bring back my fall clothes, and when Mitch and I were away, I did a little shopping. Well, and I was trying to put it all together.
This fabric is no good for you.
Really?
I dress models, remember?
Who would have ever thought? My Luke from Gold Street knows everything about fabric.
Well, it's... this. I used to love you in this color when I was your Luke from Gold Street.
All I meant was...
How was your trip?
It was fine. Although you kept Mitch so busy, most of the time all I did was shop. But can I get you something? Would you like a drink?
No, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Well,
I'm fine.
You always throw yourself into these kind of projects when you're upset.
I'm all right. Really, I am. My clothes aren't all right, that's all.
You know, I think you should try belting this.
Sometimes I'd like to try belting you.
I'll tell you why I came by.
Yeah, I wish you would.
I was very upset the other night about what Mitch said.
He didn't mean it. He's frustrated. He's just trying to help me.
Fanny, I would never lie to you about something as precious as our child.
I know that, Luke. I do.
He has no reason not to trust me. He may not be crazy about this whole thing, but
He's all right. He's fine.
A child is a very intimate connection. I'm sure he'd rather that connection didn't exist.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to put on this little outfit, and I'm going to go up to top, see how everything is going.
Now?
Yeah, I could stand getting out of here.
You want some company?
You?
Yes, me. I'll wait while you change, and if I get lucky, maybe you'll have dinner with me. For old time's sake.
I know there's been a lot of pressure on you.
All my life, I've been used to raising a family and working on my art.
And now you're in charge of Corey Publishing. You're having to fight off Iris, not to mention Jamie's problems. And Mac's not here.
Everybody keeps asking how they can help you and the children and Mom. I don't see how you can help me. And at the same time, I feel like I'm on a tightrope. One misstep and I'm going to ruin the children's lives or turn Corey Enterprises into one of Iris's playthings.
Look, I don't mean to be putting an additional pressure on you.
I know that.
I'm just trying to figure out some way that I can be of help.
Well, you rescued me from Craig Wheelwright. He's a really nice guy, member of the club here. Apparently he just got a divorce. He wanted to take me out to dinner. That's all I need is a whole new set of problems.
Well, I'm sure he meant well.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. I just wanted to come here because it's where we used to come a lot. Mac would call me up from the office and say, hey, let's get away from the children. And I made a reservation at the club. And we come over here and we talk with some of our friends. And spend the rest of the evening talking about the kids.
Come on, don't do that to yourself.
I don't know what else to do.
You said that you didn't know how I could be of help. Just trust me and just let me make that decision. Well, let's go.
Where?
I was thinking about our honeymoon today.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't very long,
Nope.
and we did spend most of the time hitchhiking.
Yep. That was fun in a strange sort of way.
Yeah. But don't you think we owe ourselves an honest-to-God honeymoon?
Is this what you wanted to talk to me about?
Come here. All right, now think about this. The Oak Tree Inn. Up there, the foliage is beautiful this time of year.
Uh-huh. Just right for painting,
Well,
right?
yeah, maybe. When we're not otherwise occupied in our room with a canopy bed and a fireplace.
A room?
Or eating downstairs at the 4-star restaurant. Or taking a walk around the perfectly preserved old-world village that surrounds the inn.
You sound like a walking brochure. When did you find all these things out?
When I went to the travel agent to make the reservations.
You went... I thought you wanted to paint all the time.
Well, this'll help me paint.
How?
Or when I get back from this honeymoon, I can concentrate on the painting instead of thinking about that one night we spent together in front of the fireplace at Matt's cabin.
I see.
Besides that fact, if I don't get you in front of a fireplace soon, I am gonna...
Sam.
What?
There are 7 fireplaces in this house.
Amanda, if I don't get you alone together with me...
Okay, I know. Sam,
What?
what are we gonna do with Allie?
Allie, I took care of that. I talked to your grandmother. She thinks this is a fabulous idea. She's gotten her whole schedule free for next week.
Next week?
Yeah, that's when I made the reservations for.
Well, Sam, you know the circulation review is next week.
Yeah. Can't you get it in early?
Well, there's a presentation to the board.
Amanda, I got these reservations because there was a cancellation. If we don't use it now, this place is going to be booked up for the rest of the season.
Sam, I really want to go. I just
Amanda,
don't...
come on.
I didn't know you meant next
Come
week.
on, your mother can cover for you. You cover for her the whole time that
My
she was
mother
gone.
isn't in charge of this project.
Who is?
Evan. I have to ask him.
Sophisticate is right on schedule. The market response is excellent, and the preliminary response to the advertising is better than expected. So, you see, I think you've backed the wrong horse. Or should I say the wrong sister?
You know, Iris, I do not regret 1 minute that I worked with you. But what I do regret and resent is the way you try to influence my thinking.
About what?
About Rachel and Amanda.
Oh, and I suppose they've never changed your mind about me.
No, you did that all by yourself. You see, Rachel and Amanda have been nothing but honest with me.
Oh, and that's what appeals to you about Amanda, is it? Her honesty?
Well, that and the fact that she doesn't expect anything because she's Matt Corey's daughter. She works just as hard as anyone else, and she expects twice as much from herself.
My. Lucas told me you were just as eloquent defending her to him the other day.
Well, neither one of you have ever given her a chance.
Come on, sweetie, what is it that you really want out of all this?
This?
Yes, playing the White Knight. Is it a big fat promotion from Rachel? Because if that's what you want, I can give it to you.
Maybe you're not understanding me. But you're fighting a lost cause here. I'm not going to help you get Rachel and Amanda.
Oh, come off it, Evan. I'm not trying to get them. I want to help them.
Oh, really? Would you clarify help? How would I help you with Rachel?
Well, easy. Rachel's a gifted sculptor. And she's never been as happy working here as she was working as an artiste. And if you'd known her then, you'd know that I speak the truth.
Then there's Amanda. What about her?
Amanda is recently married and she has a small child. Her involvement here is causing havoc with the marriage.
Her marriage is in trouble?
I think Sam would be absolutely delighted if... Oh, dear. I see. I see. I see what you want out of all this. It's still Amanda, isn't it?
Iris.
I would have thought you would have gone for bigger game by now.
Iris, come on.
I didn't realize the White Knight was interested in the fair damsel's knickers.
I've heard enough of this.
Oh, come off it, Evan. Don't be pious with me. You and I are too much alike. This newfound nobility of yours amuses you because you've got Rachel and Amanda eating out of your hands.
No, they treat me as an equal. That's all.
Oh, God, an equal. Don't be so naive. They will never treat you but anything but a valued employee. That's a fun for you, isn't it? Little Evan always wanted what he couldn't have.
That's a good point. You see, I had you. And I certainly don't want
that. Stupid fool. You stupid romantic fool.
Hi.
Hi.
You look nice.
Thank you. Please, come in. Well, Doc, you look tired.
Yeah, I haven't had much sleep.
Yeah, I know what it's like. Those old double beds just aren't the same when you're in them alone.
I have a critical patient at the hospital.
I see.
In fact, I'm fairly wretched company. Maybe we should make this another night.
Oh, no. Come on, stay. I've been looking forward to seeing you. I don't care if you're an old grouch. I'm used to it. Go on, sit down. So now tell me about your patient.
Okay, he's a 40-year-old man. He has 3 kids. His father died of a heart attack when he was 37 years old, and he's having chest pains now of his own.
Oh. Did he have a heart attack?
No, not yet, but thank you, his blood pressure is through the ceiling, and so is his cholesterol level, and he had no idea.
It must be scary thinking of being away from your children.
I know, I keep thinking of Stephen. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You know, this is difficult being here like this.
Well, Jamie, we're different people. We've both been hurt. We don't want to be hurt again.
Then what are we doing?
We're trying to get on with our lives. With a new understanding. We're together, but separate.
You know, maybe it's just being in this house.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna call Tops and see if I can get us a reservation.
No!
All right, if you don't like that, we can go someplace else.
Oh, no, we can't leave here.
Why not?
Because Bridget put the pot roast in the oven already.
Well, so take it out of the oven. When was the last time I took you out to dinner?
Long time ago.
You know, Tops, you're gonna need a coat and tie. I think I left one in your closet. I'll be right back.
Oh, thank God you've got a cellular phone. There's been a change in plans. We're going to Tops. Tops?
Yeah, I even had a tie that matches. Who are you talking to?
Tops!
Top, oh, good.
Well, I made a dinner reservation for 2 at 8:30, Dr. and Mrs. Frame.
Great, great.
Are you sure you don't want to stay and have a nice, quiet, private dinner? We could talk.
Well, actually, I'd rather take it kind of slow. I don't want to make any more mistakes.
No, neither do I.
I mean, as I told you, I'm not sure if I don't know, I have trouble with the idea of letting you go.
I remember.
But what I didn't ask you is how you feel.
Me?
Yeah, you must hate my guts after some of the things I've said and done.
Jamie, it's difficult for me to separate you and Stephen. It's hard to talk about you and me when I don't have Stephen.
Right. 8:30, you said, huh?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we get going? I could use some fresh air, and we can talk some more at dinner.
Okay.
All right.
Jake is such a brat. He doesn't appreciate the fact that I'm the one that's got all the money and all the contacts. But I think he's going to be so busy with that camera that he's going to agree.
Donna, did this woman talk to you?
What woman? Michael, I'm talking to you about my business.
I know. I'm sorry. Look, we can talk about it at dinner, okay?
Dinner? I can't
You still eat dinner, don't you?
Yes, I do, but I can't eat dinner tonight. I have to get over to Corey Publishing to try to catch Lucas.
Lucas?
I have to strike while the iron is still hot.
Wait a minute, what are you going to talk to Lucas about?
Because he has this enormous advertising business, and I can't believe that Jake didn't think about this. We can service all of his video needs right here in Bay City.
No, you don't need Lucas.
Yes, we do.
I tell you what, we could use some video work done.
No.
Really, you could do some business for my company.
No, can't.
Well, sure you can.
Michael, I cannot use you to further my goals.
Why not?
Because I have to prove myself. Now, you have to understand that. Give me a kiss.
Okay, look, Donna, I understand, but look, I want you to know, I know that you can do absolutely anything you set your mind to, all right? I believe in you. I have believed in you since the moment I laid eyes on you.
Thank you.
I think that you are a very special person. A little odd, maybe, but really special. And I don't like the idea of you messing around with Lucas.
I'm not gonna mess around with him. I'm gonna do business with him.
Poor
I only
Lucas.
mess around with you.
That guy's not gonna know it hit him.
Hopefully. I'll be back. I won't be late. Hopefully I won't be late.
Ariane, meet me in my office as soon as you can. I'm ready to make a deal.
That's okay, Hilda. Thanks. Evan, what a surprise. Yeah, I was just dropping these folders off for Rachel, then I'm gonna get out of here.
I was just kind of hoping you could stick around.
Why?
Well, Amanda's upstairs taking care of the baby, and I was hoping we could talk.
Well, I think when Amanda's name comes up, we never talk, Sam.
Actually, you might not believe this, but I need a favor.
Come again?
See, I want to take Amanda away for a second honeymoon, and I've got reservations at a place called the Oak Tree Inn.
It's good for you.
Except there's one problem. The reservations are for next week.
Right, she's got that presentation for the board. That's the circulation review.
Yeah. But see, I know that you could handle that presentation to the board, and I know that you know how hard Amanda's been working, and that she needs this time off.
No, she's needed in the office.
Well, I was hoping that you could see your way clear to be thinking about what's best for Amanda, not what's best for the office.
This
or
may
yourself.
surprise you, Sam, but I'm always thinking what's best for Amanda.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
Thank you. This was very nice.
Are you feeling okay?
A little shaky, but I'll be fine soon.
Well, you don't have to be.
What?
Well, you don't always have to be fine.
This is strange, isn't it?
What?
That you're the one I feel I can talk to.
Well, you know your family worries about you. It's just that, well, Well, they have their own grief.
No one I can talk to at the office. I'm supposed to be the big leader, right? I have to hold myself in check, otherwise Iris crows about how incompetent I am.
She's not very subtle, is she?
Not one of her features.
Are you okay?
I keep trying to remind myself how much I have to be grateful for. I know I have a lot to be grateful for. It's just I miss him so much.
I know something about loss. I mean, there was one time in which I lost you and Matthew. Look, I know it's not the same, and I shouldn't have said that. But, you know, everything's okay now. I'm doing fine, and you're gonna be doing good, too. So.
Now, what is that supposed to mean, Ev? You know what's best for Amanda.
It's not a nice tone of voice to be using when asking someone for a favor.
Are you gonna let her go?
Well, I don't know why she doesn't come ask me herself.
Because I'm not as taken in by your guilt trips as she is.
Well, Sam, maybe she just really doesn't want to go.
Are you going to take care of the presentation, Ev?
Well, Rachel wants Amanda to handle more responsibility, and she asked me to train her.
Does Rachel ask you to work her like a slave 6 days a week?
Okay, so how far does this end? How long would it take you to get back?
Give me a break, will you?
I do give you a break every day.
Amanda loves Corey Publishing because she loved Mac. And now you're taking advantage of that. You can't keep her under surveillance 24 hours a day, no matter how much you want to.
Well, I think what's really bothering me is I don't like the idea of both of us deciding what's best for Amanda.
All right. Then I'm taking her away, whether you like it or not.
Fine.
What?
Well, I'll clear things and you go ahead with your vacation.
We will.
Seems to me if you're pushing this hard, your marriage must need it.
Oh. And a cheery good evening to you, too, Donna. The receptionist told me that Lucas would still be in here.
And what would you be wanting with Lucas?
Just give him this.
Donna Love Hudson. Video consultant? Oh, how impressive.
Just have him call me at that number in the morning.
I didn't realize you were the 9-to-5 type.
I'm going to be more than that. See, I own my own company. Unlike you, I'm not begging to be let in.
Well, thank you. I think it's a very wise career move for you. I've been really worried about your life being so empty.
Iris, when are you going to give up this daydream of yours and realize that Michael and I are divinely happy?
Really, how wonderful for you.
Besides, you've got your claws into Lucas now.
Lucas is very happy. And so am I. And it's so refreshing to have a man who's so direct after Michael.
Michael doesn't keep any secrets from me.
I thought the same thing until I found out about you and the kids.
He didn't know about the children.
You know, I always thought I knew when a man was hiding things, but gosh, with Michael, it was such a surprise. I mean, he just doesn't seem the type. He's such a straight arrow kind of guy. I guess that's when they're really hiding so many secrets.
He's changed.
Has he? I didn't know about you. You didn't know about me. I wonder if there's anyone that we both don't know about.
I let myself in. You know I have a way with locks. I hope you don't mind.
What I mind is you tailing my wife.
I have a job to do.
Yes, well, you always were very single-minded. That's why you were so efficient.
She wants to meet with Lucas tonight, your Donna.
And that is a problem. Let's talk.
You're making the right choice. We'll solve this little problem, and then we can all get on with our lives.
Yeah. Do you mind not smoking while we're in here, huh?
Of course, Michael.
Yeah. Out. Look, I called you, all right? I called the club. I wanted some work done here. I did what the club asked. I broke into places. I stole some valuable artwork.
I know.
I offered that artwork to Lucas through the right channels. He didn't take the bait. And now I happen to be sitting on some very valuable artwork. This is very messy. I do not operate that way.
What do you suggest?
You said you had some new information. I want to see it.
Right here.
Show it to me now.
Hi, hon.
I've been calling all over, looking for you.
I'm sorry, that's probably my fault.
No, it's not anybody's fault. It's not your fault. Hello, Lucas.
I'll take a rain check on that dinner. It's okay.
Yes, of course.
Give Iris a call.
Lucas and I were going to have dinner, and it doesn't matter. It's stupid.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just that I thought you'd come straight home.
Why don't you let us have a talk, okay? Sit down, please. Come on, sit down.
It's hell, isn't it?
What's that?
Being with someone you loved very much in the past and having to break that tie.
It's just that some of us understand those ties better than others, Lucas.
Oh, yeah?
Look, let me make myself clear. I love my wife. Rachel is a friend to both of us. So don't accuse me of doing what you're doing.
I didn't accuse you of anything.
You know, I can have a friendship with a woman, not expect anything in return other than friendship.
I know that I should be above all of this.
You're upset at me because of Mitch, right?
Rachel, I know what you're going through.
Believe me.
And I know that Mitch really loves me.
He does.
It's just the only person he ever loved more than me was you.
Oh, Felicia, I don't think you can measure love. What we had together was over with years ago.
For you, I'm sure that's true.
If he had any feeling left for me at all, that ended when he met you.
Don't you remember how long it took him to make a commitment to me?
That's just Mitch.
I think he was feeling like maybe he was disloyal to you.
Oh, honey, no, he wasn't. That's just the way he is.
You know,
You've made him happy. He's happy with you. You're good for him.
you know how private he is.
Yeah.
I know it's difficult for him to tell me what he's feeling. But I do know one thing. When he loves somebody, he loves them for life.
Why don't you get us 2 seats at the bar and I'll tell
No, we're not staying here. No.
What?
It's too crowded. It'll be too hard to talk.
Oh, okay, well, just let me make a call.
Well,
and
you
then we
can do that later, right? Come on.
Jamie, where are we going?
Well, why don't we just wait and see where we end up?
Well, I want to stay here. I'm
Oh, now,
starving.
come on,
I want to
come
have
on.
something to
Let's
eat.
go.
Jamie, this is
We'll find a better
ridiculous.
place.
No,
It's
this
not
is a
so
much
crowded.
better
Don't-
place.
We walked into Tops, and the first thing we saw was Mitch and Rachel sitting there, holding hands.
No.
Yeah, Felicia was pretty upset.
I bet Rachel wasn't.
No, I don't know.
Well, I do. Rachel is going to play the grieving widow now with every man in town. Poor Felicia. I wonder if I should give her a ring.
Oh, how touching. If I thought you gave a damn about Felicia.
Darling, your friend Felicia happens to be Corey Publishing's highest-grossing novelist. So of course I care about her. If she's not happy, she probably can't concentrate on her writing.
Oh, so this is all about money.
Well, let's just say it's professional concern.
Oh, and the concern wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that if Mitch and Felicia break up, then Felicia would be a free agent again.
Well, let's say that I would prefer to see her happily married.
Leave it alone, Iris.
I'd love to. If I knew what you wanted.
Stop the machinations.
Why?
Because if I wanted Felicia back, I'd get her back. Whether she was married or not.
Jamie some kind of a joke?
You have to admit, it's private.
Yeah, it's also out in the middle of nowhere. It's not even a phone around.
Oh, and you have a very urgent call to make, right?
When did you find that?
Just as we were leaving the house. You know, I wondered why you were being so sweet and so accommodating.
Now you know.
Yeah, now I know. What was it going to be, Vicky? Pictures? Maybe videotape?
I thought I'd try pictures. It seemed to do well enough for you.
You know what I thought? No, I hoped that maybe the games were over.
How could you hope that when you're the biggest player of all?
Me?
Showing up on my doorstep at all hours of the night? Using Stephen to get into my house? Telling me that you're not over me yet?
I was trying to be honest.
And I was trying to let you go. What the hell do you want from me, Jamie?
I'll tell you what I want from you. For once, I want you on my terms.
Let's just call this a thing off.
No. You're not going anywhere.
Convinced Hilda to let us have a private dinner. Or two.
Oh.
Right in here.
You did you?
Mm-hmm. So you see? We don't have to go way to have it.
I took care of that.
What?
We're going.
Sam.
Amanda, Evan okayed it.
When?
Today, tonight. He was over here dropping some stuff off for Rachel, and I talked to him.
You talked to him. I wanted to do that.
Well, now you don't have to.
Oh, jeez. You would make a terrible corporate type.
Ah, thank God for that. Why?
Because you have no respect for protocol.
Yeah, shameless, isn't it?
I can't believe it. I can't believe we're going away.
Are you glad?
Yes, all of a sudden I'm really excited. You know what? Sometimes I think you know me better than I know myself. I was looking at the painting that you did of me. I was really surprised.
Why?
Well, it looks like the real me. I mean, not the me that I tried to be, but me through Sam's eyes. The real me.
Caroline wants me to donate that painting to Felicia's art auction.
Are you going to?
I'm going to give her another painting. That painting is going to stay with me, always. Hey, Amanda? Listen, we really need this time together.
I know.
I know what you're thinking, okay? Please, don't give in to the madness. Don't call this off.
Hi. Yes, this is Sam Fowler. I'm calling to... No, actually, I'm not calling to reconfirm. I'm calling to cancel. Yes, my wife and I just wanted to make sure that someone else had a chance to get the room. Yeah, I know. We were both really looking forward to it, and I just, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Sure. Okay, thank you.
There really wasn't any need for you to bring me home.
The two of us would do anything for you. I hope you know that.
Yes, of course I do. Thank you.
And you don't have to give us that nightcap. I'm sure after the day you spent, you'd like nothing more than just to get into bed.
Well, unfortunately, Rachel doesn't sleep when she's upset.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'd rather be alone.
I used to think I was pretty good at being alone.
Honey, nobody is good at being alone.
It wasn't so difficult. When the Red Swan was here, I felt some sort of connection to Max still.
Rachel, I know the police think that Derek did this. He didn't. I'm sure of it.
Max sent me that swan as some sort of a message.
What kind of message?
I don't know. And I'll never find out unless I get it back.
You'll get it back.
How do you know?
The Red Swan will be in your possession soon.
How do you know that?
It's just a feeling.
Here he is leaving his apartment building. His assistant left a few minutes before he did.
Well, that would be Frankie Frame. I know her.
We haven't done a complete check on her yet.
You don't have to. Don't bother. She's clean.
Okay. His private limo. Oh, and here he is making,
Wait a minute. I thought you said you had something new. Now, I know all this stuff. You want to get on with this?
Can I have just one cigarette?
Kill yourself in your own time. Get down to business. Show me something new.
All right. He goes to Chicago a lot, on Gold Street. He owns a rundown apartment building there.
He owns or leases?
Owns, but it's tricky. Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me see that for a second there. I think I can get in a little closer. See this guy in the background? I think I can bring it in even a little better. That's it. Now, I thought you said this was taken in Bay City.
Right, last week.
Well, that guy there in the background told everybody, including his wife, that he was out of town.
How do you know?
I know him. That's Mitch Blake.
Why was he lying?
Why was he with Lucas?
I don't want this, Jamie.
You never said that before, Vic. It was always make love to me, Jamie. It'll heal everything, Jamie.
Not this way.
Oh, come on, what's the matter? Doesn't it give you the same kind of kick without having a private detective watching? Come on now, Vicky, don't go prim and proper on me, not now.
Jamie, let's go home. We can talk
It could have worked between us if everyone else hadn't gotten in the way.
That's right. You're right.
You still want me.
Not like this.
And I still want you, God help me. And everybody. And nothing's going to get in the way.
Many stars started on soaps. We need 5 nights to show you. Brad Pitt, Jennifer Lopez, Russell Crowe, and we're just getting started. They started on soaps all week, every night at 11, starting September 12th. The stars come out on SoapNet.